Hi, you're watching Bookmarks with Jason, and I'm here to give my brief first impressions of episode 1 and 2 of Disney Plus's new Willow series. I'm a huge fan of the original 80s film. I actually saw it back in the day when I was 12 years old in the theater, and I have very fond memories of it. So when Disney Plus released a trailer for a sequel series, I was very excited. The trailer looked excellent, and I was just happy to see more Willow. And being that Willow came from the mind of George Lucas, I always felt that it was supposed to be the next big thing after Indiana Jones and Star Wars. Unfortunately, it never took off, even though they hyped it as being the next big thing. And prior to Willow, there wasn't a whole lot of high-budget fantasy films on the big screen. I feel like it definitely laid the foundation for movies like Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter years later. Okay, now for my thoughts on the first episode. We're quickly introduced to a series of new generation characters, along with the return of some legacy characters such as Sorsha, who's now a queen. But after the first 15 or 20 minutes, I was like, what the hell is this? This felt nothing like high fantasy. They threw all this romance in your face that felt more like something from a CW drama. I wasn't really feeling it. Thankfully, things do pick up halfway through the show when some events happen and our main characters have to venture out of the castle. The world opens up to that epic scope that we were expecting, and we see some interesting dynamics between the new characters. Sadly, Val Kilmer was unable to reprise his role as Mad Mortigan due to obvious health reasons, but his name is mentioned several times throughout episode 1 and 2 and appears to be an important part of the story. We don't get to see Willow until the end of episode 1, but when he does show up, the whole flow of the story takes a massive leap forward, and we get more of that charm that we missed from the original film. Seeing Warwick Davis on screen and how he interacts with the new cast of characters just proves he's the heart and soul of Willow. Like, everything just lifts to a whole new level when he's there. From his time playing an Ewok and making other cameo appearances in various Lucasfilm productions, the guy is Lucasfilm royalty. Episode 2 builds on a episode 1 cliffhanger, and I feel like the story takes off from here on out. We get to see Willow back in his village, and it was fun watching the new cast interact with him and the other villagers. I also found out that George Lucas and Chris Claremont teamed up in 1995 to do a sequel book trilogy called Chronicles of the Shadow War. That might be worth checking out if you're a fan. I don't think the show follows that series. Overall, I think this show was heading in the right direction, despite some red flags early in episode 1. I now feel fully invested in the characters and story, and look forward to the remaining 5 episodes. So have you guys seen Willow? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, and as always, hit that like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next page.